Microphone check 1 2. What is this? It is Astral Black. Another video. I'm giving you guys a little bit of gameplay on the new Black Ops 4 beta that happened during the last weekend gone. Yeah, I got into the beta, the public one, and I was just playing that. Before I get into the gameplay of the video, I want to do a little bit of a couple disclaimers before I move on. Yes, I'm playing like crap. Couple things: my controller was broken. DualShock 4 controllers are pretty terrible. They're really not that great, especially for shooters. Like, I know like COD is meant to be like the new home on PS4, but the controls don't really show. I prefer using a Xbox One controller for like first-person shooters, but I'm not going to get into console wars. Anyway, let's get into the gameplay or the quick summary of like my feelings of the game. I like this. I like the beta. I won't lie, starting off I was playing really bad and doing really bad and going negative in like every game. So like the first kind of 5-6 matches I was just doing absolutely abysmal. But I started to get the hang of it. I think it was just this map in particular, like Contraband, this map what I'm playing on right now. Hate this map. It's so easy to get flanked on this map. Like a lot of my deaths are just me getting flanked. I think it's obviously a lot, people complained about how COD had too many free lane maps and stuff like that, and I think tried to remedy the problem by having these little like places where you can go and cut through and such, and it's cool, but I can't play this map. I don't like Contraband. I'll get into the other maps I like later on, but this map, I hate this map. But quick summary, I liked the beta. I thought it was really fun. I definitely feel that I'm going to be playing more objective-based games than I will be playing Team Deathmatch. The spawns in Team Deathmatch wasn't great, it wasn't aggravating, but it just felt a little bit weird at times. It felt like I was spawning too far from my team. I was like in the middle between my team and the enemy team, and I ended up just getting shot in the back coming out of spawn. But yeah, I think I'll be playing more objective-based games anyway, because Hardpoint on this game, Hardpoint and Domination, just beautiful game types. They play so well in this game. Let's talk about the guns quickly. The guns in this game are really accurate. Now notice that you do have more health now. It's gone from 100 to 150, which some people are a little bit unsure about because they thought, oh, like, you know, it's going to be really hard to kill people, and it's like not even that bad. It's a slight difference, honestly. I didn't notice it too much. I think at first I noticed it, but now it's kind of like, oh, I just gotta not aim like an idiot and I'll kill people. But yeah, the guns are really accurate. There's very little recoil. They feel good to use, so it's not as good as like somewhat like a MW2 or MW3. It's sort of like a Black Ops 2 feel of how the guns play, where it's really smooth. You know what I mean? Like really smooth. Obviously the biggest thing about this game is that it's not too futuristic. It's boots on the ground for the most part. I say for the most part because the Rune specialist has this like grapple hook that flies him across like from place to place. But yeah, it's boots on the ground. I don't mind boots on the ground. Like after like World War II, I just kind of realized that boots on the ground doesn't always mean it's going to be a good game. Like World War II was okay, but it wasn't great. I know people were just hyped because it's boots on the ground and no one likes futuristic shit when it comes to this, but nah, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it, but this is good. It's a good balance of futuristic and boots on the ground, which I like, which is why I think Black Ops 2 is one of the greatest CODs, because it balanced it out where it was not too distant future and it was boots on the ground. I like Black Ops 3 anyway because I just thought if you just get used to the mechanics, like it's a really fun game to play, especially how the maps play out. There's so many ways to traverse the map. But yeah, gunplay in this game, great. I like the gunplay. What else is there? The specialist. Yeah, so they've revamped the specialist a little bit. As you can tell, they've kind of taken a little bit of inspiration from how Overwatch does their abilities and how they do their characters, where you'll have like these 3 sort of abilities. You've got like 2 normal abilities on cooldown or 3 or whatever, and then you got your sort of ultimate ability. Much like with Black Ops you had your ultimate, but you kind of have other abilities as well. So with this game now, it doesn't have self-regenerating health. You have to use a stim pack to get your health back, and I like it because it's like you can't just blindly run in and just say, I'm gonna camp behind here and get my health back. Well, you can with the stim pack, but you can change out the stim pack for different things as well. But why I'm a little bit, I don't really like it. I like it, but I don't like it is because you can't just restore health anyway. I feel like if health restoration was a lot slower than normal, and then they had the stim pack to make it quicker, then I'll prefer it that way. Just having no recovery time, especially in a COD game like this where you can die so quickly, it's hard. It's a lot to get used to. So I definitely would recommend, getting used to that. If you take a few L's in the first couple of games, it's okay. I took my fair share of L's playing this game. But going back to the abilities, you can add Rune has the grapple hook, which is pretty cool. I think you can change out different gear as well, so you don't have to have that. I think it's just like the standard gear for this character. Yeah. So I think the Seraph has something else. It has like this thing where you can spawn on, it's like a little tower where if you die, you can spawn on this tower. So that would help for like objective games. Firebreak has this nuclear core that's it does like a good area of damage or area of effect, and you can get people through walls. There's a lot to discover. There's a lot to do. The specialists are really, really good. They've revamped them in a way where it's different, it's a little bit refreshing, and it's quite fun to engage. It's not like you're just waiting for this one ability and then that's it, you go ham with it. So to be honest, I kind of didn't notice it so much. I forgot about my main ability most of the time because I was kind of having too much fun with the gunplay and just using other abilities. My favorite specialist though at the moment has got to be Crash, because just that ultimate ability is just so good. Just heals everyone up, gives you extra armor as well. Literally everyone on your team just gets healed up immediately, and you get extra armor. It's fantastic. And it's also, he drops ammo packs, so he's just my favorite. I like Crash and Recon as well, because I've seen through walls is like an anti-BS thing where he's just perfect. I like knowing where everyone is. That's why I always run a UAV on my characters. Let's get into the maps that I played. So I played a few maps. I was like I mentioned before, Contraband was not my favorite map at all. Definitely far from it. There was a Seaside which I liked quite a bit. Seaside was really good. I like Seaside. And there was one map that was sort of similar to what is the map on Black Ops 2 when you're on a boat? God damn, Hijacked. Yeah, Hijacked. It's like that. It's I think I'll edit in what it looks like. I'll just put the names and such. It's like Hijacked, but it's not like Hijacked. You're on a boat, and that's my favorite map so far. It's great, really, really, really good map. I love it. And what else? What other maps were there? Wow, drawing a blank. I should have really written the maps down before I started the video. But I just had to just discuss it just off the head, sort of thing like that, because I just thought, yeah, no, this is good. This is a good beta. I think that the only bug I discovered so far was this one map. I think it's sort of a Chinese district map or a Japanese district map, where it takes really long to load up the map, and then when you get into the game, it just picks a default character for you. That was terrible. If I remember, I'll put that in post. But that's really my thoughts on Black Ops 4. I think it's a fun Call of Duty. I don't think it's going to necessarily change how we play Call of Duty forever or anything. I don't think it's going to be a super amazing game. I think it's going to be a fun game to play with your friends. That's really it, to be honest. I think what I'm going to do now is piece some a montage together. That's it. I think I see the maps now. Gridlock, that's it, the Chinese map, Asian map. I'm just going to keep it PC. Gridlock, that was a really good map for domination and hardpoint. Love those maps. So for objective based games, I would say the maps are really great. So even for Contraband, I didn't mind it so much for, I think I was playing domination. Excuse me, wow. And it was amazing. Oh, there's also new specialists as well. There's Ajax, Ajax and Torque and Recon. And Recon is kind of what's the one, the hooded girl from Black Ops 3, one with the bow and arrow. It's like her a little bit, changed up a bit. He has his ability where he shoots this dart and it It's like a UAV in that area for about maybe 30 seconds or so, maybe 20 seconds or so. But yeah, fantastic. I think the new characters are great. I didn't get to play around with kill streaks too much. I wasn't really caring much about kill streaks. It's quite basic in terms of how the kill streaks have been introduced to COD so far. So there was really not much to talk about that with that. What else is there? I think that's it. Like I said before, yeah, I think it's going to be a decent COD. I think it is multiplayer only. I don't know how much they're going to charge at launch. I think like £40. So that'll be like, I don't know how much that is in dollars. $50? 45? Yeah, I don't know. But I think £40, maybe £35, £40 for a multiplayer only experience will be fine, and I'll buy it. It'll be a fun game to play. You know, it'll be nice to play something that's not Overwatch or Fortnite. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I'm gonna just like let the gameplay play out. I'm just gonna be doing some montage stuff, and just very nice highlights of me playing. And yeah, enjoy the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.
Games that I'm running to change your name. Game.